Greetings, I am Lies.
And I'm Scandal.
And
let's play a game together. Woo! Oh,
All
God.
right. Well, we're hoping this is near like the end of this game. You know, we are really looking for like a shorter dating game. Like Yowie Beast Boys was such a nice, like contained game with like just 5 or 6 episodes.
Well, again, those were hours, and it was earlier on, so it took us much longer, and you keep saying that, and I'm like,
I just keep wanting one that can be done in like 15 or 20-minute episodes.
Right?
Instead of, 70 20-minute episodes. All right, so Louisa sees the sense behind what I'm saying. I make total sense when I say, I don't care why we're touching each other. I feel her fingers shake inside of her soft gloves.
That sounds wild.
She's not used to this. People never touch her and she never touches people. But her eyes speak volumes.
The entirety of the Encyclopedia Britannica just pours out of her eyes.
Also going, she constantly is trying to get me to touch her. And no one else ever accepts. And that's why she's not used to contact. Louisa, do you want to keep holding my hand? Oh my God, one time in this game. One! We get consent? Fucking when?
After the entire time.
I will do this to you. Should I do this to them? Should I do this for them? Should I enact this on them? Should I put this on them? Should I give, oh my God. And with Louisa, she's also violated our consent several times. We violated Rena's consent. We had options to violate Miki's consent. Like, oh my God, I'm asking for your consent. You must have read that word on like a wiki last night or something, and you're using it.
I love when that pops up with authors where they're very excited, and sure, Let's Players do it too, us included, of going sometimes where you're like, I learned this new thing and it's a thing that's on my mind.
So I'm going to write it in here actually now.
Yeah.
But I was actually just thinking that Mr. like in his bed with nothing to do, like actually found his phone or something.
Right.
And went through the internet and was just like, someone goes, the importance of consent popped up on whatever media site.
And he
goes, I should think about that. That is a thing I am aware of.
I've heard about 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm not going to retroactively anything ever or realize that that's something I should have been doing before. Just going, this is a thing I should do.
Yeah, that's totally.
I'm asking for your
consent.
And
I don't want to.
I like that this is here.
Yes.
I just feel it's bizarre that it's here.
Oh God, yeah. Especially again, where we talked about going like, you're in a fetish game. Fucking deal with the fetish.
Also, should I put ointment on her knee? Should I put chocolate in her mouth? Should I give her? Should I hug her? Not even give her a hug. Should I hug her? It's like I'm asking for your consent. Louisa nods without hesitation. She consents to the hand holding.
I'm just not
used to this. Not used to hand holding. Not used to sitting across from each other in front of a desk in a doctor's office. Not used to being with a minor. Yes, I can see that.
Brilliant.
All of it. But the volumes that you spoke in your eyes told me all of those things.
Okay, so even if we're talking about consent talk,
right?
So one of the big things that I have ever learned in regards to people who interact with the kink community, and I am not involved with the kink community, as hilarious as that sounds, that I'm not.
As a community.
Yes.
I learn things peripherally.
Yes, which is really cool. I like learning about other aspects and other parts of life. I think they add sometimes to other people's experiences, and they basically deepen the conversation beyond more or less what most people want to talk about. Mm-hmm. But in this case, I just, what I understand what he's doing is incredibly inappropriate because the person is supposed to explicitly come out and say yes themselves. If they don't do it, you cannot feed it to them. Mm-hmm. They need to be able to say it on their own.
Yes.
Unless that is literally a part of the scenario that you have already agreed to beforehand, which you've already consented to basically this experience. Now again, in the way that this is fiction, and if you ever find anything like this to be basically inappropriate or to make you feel uncomfortable, that's totally fine. Mm-hmm. This is a game, and you have not consented to parts of this, and that's totally fine. You can turn the game off, and you should be allowed and understand that that is where your consent can end.
So it's very nice that they're covering consent here. That's super cool that it's in here somewhere, because consent is always important, even though the game hasn't dealt with it until now.
Oh God.
I'll say it's still an important thing. However, what my friend's saying here is really important. If someone gives implied consent, you want explicit consent.
In a real life scenario.
And you don't want to feed it to them. You don't want to go, yes, and then they parrot it back to you.
Right.
You want to ask basically as much as possible like an open-ended question and go, or if it's a yes or no question, don't feed them the answer as well.
Right, like this, going, but you want to do this, right? That is a manipulation kind of tactic of going like, that is putting weight on the person going,
I'm leading you to the answer and putting it in the question.
Yes, which is why I'm saying that's super inappropriate. But again, in the context of where I'm talking about that if this is a game, this is fine. Because,
anything is fine in
yeah.
this game. They could literally ask for consent and then completely throw it out the window. Like,
Oh, God, yeah.
again, it doesn't matter, and there are no minors in this game, which
Yeah.
is funny that that's what the story is writing.
Oh, God,
So
yeah.
I keep mentioning it because it's hilarious. to
Especially
me.
because, like, your character's wildly bizarre for being a 16-year-old, but that's one of those things going, this is clearly not a 16-year-old. What the fuck kind of 16-year-old acts like this?
I don't know. Also, I've never seen a 16-year-old go to the hospital, and their parents never exist.
I know. It's fine, yeah.
Except
Realism! We don't have it. It's
But
fine.
they have parents, and their parents are never involved with the medical bills, with the choices, with anything at all. Yeah, all right, anyway. But you do want to do this, right? Louisa nods her head.
With you. I want to do this with you.
Now that is a more specific consent. Like that's kind of, I mean, if we're going for
Right.
she's not saying yes, but she is going, I want to do this, what we've already discussed, with you.
Again.
Rather than, this is okay.
But again, like that is more explicit, but again, still to me, they're still leading, but that's okay. Anyway.
I'm not saying that
It's
the
perfect.
questioning wasn't, like it wasn't questionable, but I'm saying this is a good statement of consent.
Right.
With you, I want to do this with you. You assume you both know what this is at this point.
Yes.
I pull myself toward her, into the desk. My wheelchair slides forward a little bit farther. My leg shoves into her belly.
Sure.
Can I hug you?
That's me.
Oh, God.
Can
I scoot closer on the desk, leaning across, even though she sat away.
Can I hug you?
I spread my arms wide. I love this is across the desk. It makes me so happy. It was a good choice.
That was your choice.
I am approving of my choice. I don't know if my friend approves of my choice, but I think this makes it hilarious.
Oh, God, yeah, it makes it really funny because they're doing the spread eagle across the desk.
Because it's both of them leaning their, they're basically their solar plexus, their abs into the desk as they lean forward and reach their arms out.
I will.
Hug you. And you put your heads sort of like the barest bit of your shoulder, like your forehead against each other's shoulders, because that's all you can reach as you pat around.
Uh-huh.
I spread my arms wide, as tight as you want it to be. I consent. Louisa lunges forward. She jumps out of her chair and scoots across the desk, slides across the desk, crashes into you, rolls your wheelchair back into the wall as she falls into your lap and holds on to you. Okay, I love that. Her. She lunges forward and just really, like, belly slide across the desk, boobs into your chest, face into your shoulder, knocks you on your wheelchair back. You crash back into your wheelchair and into the wall.
You have done the seal maneuver.
And roll back into the wall as she's draped across your lap, holding you like her life depends on it.
Yes!
All right, this is the scene. All right.
There we go.
Wraps her arms around me. I crash into the wall. It's amazing. Her cheeks brush against my ears. So her head on one side, then on the other side, then on one side, then on the other side, brushing her various cheeks against my various ears.
Unless you have multiple ears on one side of your head.
I think they would have, I hope they would have mentioned that. Medically, you're fine. The extra ears are interesting.
That's fascinating. How's your hearing? Seems fine.
Seems fine. The other two are vestigial. They don't hear. They're just skin flaps.
But well, you can tell. It's fascinating, though.
Fascinating, though. So really well formed, though. Nice. All right. The choice to her cheeks brush against my ears is hilarious because it does give this sort of, I nuzzle you on one side, and I pull back, and I nuzzle you on the other side, I pull back, and I nuzzle you again. Like this sort of like, it's just,
It's fine.
It's very specific. It's fine.
It's fine. All right. Thank you, mister. You've no idea. No idea. I've been getting non-consensual touch out of every one of my patients, and then they were just gone.
I wrap my arms around her too, now that I'm settled against the wall, with her fallen into my lap, hanging off of me and pressing into me and nuzzling against me. It's fine. I hold on. I know, Louisa. You've wanted this all your life.
What are we?
Specifically,
we are like some sort of eldritch fucking like horror. I am God. I have observed you for years.
Also,
I know, Louisa.
I'm actually
you
older than
wanted
you.
This
Your whole life.
all your life.
Also going the, Louisa, I read your fiction, and since fiction reflects what you actually want, not fantasies that you just want to enjoy by yourself in your head,
Right.
but what you want in real life, I saw that in there you were fantasizing about a young male patient who just wanted you, and it's never happened before. You've wanted this your whole life. You even wrote in there that I've wanted this since I was able to have cognitive language. And like, I know.
That's okay.
You've wanted specifically a teenage boy to want you with a broken leg and everything. I am exactly the scenario you need.
Brilliant.
Your whole
God.
life.
I'm fine.
I know. At that moment, All my worries wash away, and the doctor crashes in the door. I feel safe with her curling into my lap, trying not to sit on my broken leg,
Even though it really fucking hurts
holding
because
tightly
there's some
onto
weight.
me as
Ow.
her hips are kind of against my hips, but her thighs are also around my legs, and so
Hi, how are we sitting?
kind of pressing on with her. Maybe her knees are over the sides of the wheelchair,
kinda
arms. Yeah. Spread eagle. Just, in my lap. She just climbed up after she got there because she held on so tight. Like I lunged across
So
and then
are
scooted
you
up.
saying we're in the bridal position, or are we saying we're in starfish position?
I don't know what either of those are.
Bridal is alongside, so the person is like this, and I'm talking this.
Okay, she is just sitting straight
Ah!
on you.
So we're doing a
Yep.
starfish.
So just like in your lap,
You.
legs up over the edge
I
of the
will
wheelchair.
not look down.
Because if I look down, it's gonna run boobs into my face. I guess. All right, I feel safe. I am safe. All caps with no exclamation point is powerful words.
It is.
We hug each other tightly. She wraps her legs around the back of my wheelchair. It's amazing.
It is.
Until the door opens. It opens. When Dr. Barton has entered, Louisa and I have already released each other.
Has entered.
Kind of, sort of, as if nothing had happened.
Oh my god.
Good thing we were not in the eye line of the door, and the fact that he opened it really slowly in the way that doctors do sometimes, where they start to open it and someone asks them a question and they linger there for a second, and she climbs aggressively out of the wheelchair, falling on the floor, and then standing up again, and then straightening herself out, and it's fine, as if nothing has happened. She's not even breathing heavy or blushing anymore. Neither am I. I don't have a boner, do I?
No reason.
I look at Louisa and wink.
Wonk.
Our secret.
Wonky
You wanted
wonk.
this. That's our secret.
Oh my god.
Louisa
double blinks back.
Louisa winks back with both her eyes.
Nice to see you again, young.
I adjust myself subtly.
Nice to see. He's reading the thing again. Nice to see you again, young man.
Reading from the clipboard.
Aha,
Good
he's back
thing
to the
he won't-
clipboard.
He's not even looking at me. It's great.
And you've got Nurse Louisa with you.
Nurse blank.
to
You have to
look.
look up because it's a blank.
And it says, look up.
It says look up.
And
Nurse. And it's in parentheses. Look up. Louisa. With you.
Look.
Excellent.
Good day, doctor.
Ha. Nothing happened. This is a
Edo.
fascinating doctor's office.
Oh my god. Let's get straight into business. Straight into business?
Dr. Barton, not Louisa.
I know.
All right.
Let's
into
get straight into business. Shall we?
We need to go straight into the business. Yes, we shall.
Into business.
Without wasting time, he walks behind the desk that I'm behind and shuffles through papers. Maybe
Ignoring
it's a different desk. Maybe he leans over my shoulder and shuffles papers in front of me.
Going, when did I get this weird installment? Oh, well, he's so tired. He
So
can't.
tired, doesn't even notice you're there.
Oh, God. So, how have you been, mister? Is Rosewood treating you well?
Is the whole hospital supposed to be treating me?
Yes.
Is it sexy too?
Yes.
Oh God, I've missed it. No!
Ken, why are you such a hoe?
Rosewood is the best thing that's happened to me. Not the people here, just the hospital itself.
Yep.
Breaking my leg was amazing. Miki told me so.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Ho, ho, ho. That's quite a statement. I see.
Well, not a lot of good things have happened in my life, just to be honest.
But you still want to get out of here, I presume.
He reads.
I presume.
No, actually, I think I'm gonna move in and just stay here. The food is okay and intermittent. There's an outdoors, and the nurses are here
Uh-huh.
with a lot of secrets. Of course, Doc, I can't wait to walk again, and I get to leave when I walk, right? Give it to me now. Give me the good news, Doc. Uh-huh. Bad news is the next part of his reading. So he freezes. Dr. Barton pauses. He raises a clipboard up to his nose. I can't focus on the
He's like, put it under his nose.
doctor.
I'm sniffing it.
I can't see the doctor handwriting.
It's
It's
okay.
too hard to read.
It's too much.
Young man! You're a man and you're young. Oh,
He's like, I just default to young man. Young man.
yes? Polite catfish from the doctor.
I'm afraid that...
You're already healed. You're leaving today. Bye.
Bye! It's going to take a while before you can walk.
You already told me that at the beginning of the game. I know.
Yes?
Yes? That's what you said.
Question mark?
That we might not be
We've
ready for
also-
a tournament 6 months down the road. Are you saying longer than that?
Objection!
Your
We've
Honor?
also been walking.
It's true.
We have. Within the game. Oh my god.
Within the context of what the writers have presented, we have done walking.
We have done the walking. And they've even said that we have done the walking. We've even done walking with a crutch.
We've done assisted walking with, Louisa holding on to us. So if we can do assisted walking, we're not that far from walking.
Yeah, no,
I would
honey, we're
assume.
fine.
I don't know. Anyway. Huh? But you told me before that it would be a while before I could walk again. A week is a while. It's been a while.
Test results show that your leg is not going to heal anytime soon.
But you also told me that at the beginning. Seriously? I know I keep walking on it and standing on it and knocking it into things and sort of twisting it or hitting things with it, but it should be fine. But Doc, we've been here for 5 months now and the tournament's just weeks away. He said it was 6 months away at the beginning.
Yeah, he did. We've been here for 6 months.
We've been here, or 5 months and change, because it's weeks away. When have we been here that long? Oh my god.
What?
I have to play in that match. I can't let my teammates down. I haven't seen them again in the entire 5-month stay since they visited, but I can't do it. No one's talked to me, but I know they're expecting me. Louisa pats me on the back. It's okay. We have our secret while you're here.
Pretty much. Calm down, mister.
Calm down? I can't calm down! Sex is not as good as sport! Doctor, what?
Doctor, it wasn't a part of the... Huh?
What treatment are you getting? Looks through the file, looks through the clipboard. I've been working so hard we've been in therapy.
What?
During therapy sessions. I need to walk now.
Whoa.
You could have had therapy be part of the plot arc. Oh my god, all the things we're bringing up now could have absolutely been part of this story until now. So much better payoff. This is so unfair. I investigated a ghost and I had a weird grandma-mom experience and I had Ken, my ex, visit me and you forced me to see my old teammates and I've never once done any actual meaningful thing in reference to my recovery except for go outside with Rena to relax and I need to be ready to the soccer tournament. It's important to me.
This is so unfair.
Dr. Barton calmly listens during my outburst.
Again, I am so sorry, young man.
I love the psychic writer.
But Rosewood is going to keep helping you.
I take a deep breath.
I get pleasure out of your pain.
This is so unfair! The entire office rattled by my scream. I turn around and leave. I walk out the door.
If you had held it, that would have been great. Mister, come back! Stop walking out the door!
No, that wheelchair's only holding me back. Screw you.
Fuck you, wheelchair.
I don't listen to her. I don't listen to anyone. I just keep walking.
Keep walking.
I leave the office in a flurry of anger, and I slam the door behind me.
It's from a wheelchair.
I guess.
From
Sorry.
a fucking wheelchair I slammed. I'm fine.
Also, those
I'm
doors,
fine.
every hospital door I've ever encountered has one of those pressure hinges, a hydraulic hinge. You cannot slam those doors.
No, you can't.
Even if you want to with all of your might, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Well, there's that, my bros.
Okay.
All right, well, we're gonna let this load in while we wrap this up because we're basically there. Ready?
Yeah, but it'll be fine.
All right, guys. Well.
Oh my god. That was really fast.
That's the fastest loading I've ever seen.
Oh, we've done faster.
Holy crap. Oh, well, it's my elemental girlfriend.
One is earth, one is fire, and one is...
Water or air?
Water or air.
Water and air.
Yeah,
it's
earth,
fine.
earth, water, or fire.
I arrive outside my room.
Room
I'm
arrival.
so angry. Huff, huff, I say. Boy, I'm out of breath. That physical therapy's been doing nothing for my athleticism. Furious. That is what I am feeling now. Furious. I place my hand on my chest. My heart is beating so fast. Why isn't Louisa here touching me now, when I'm upset?
Bitch.
As opposed to when I'm scared. I didn't realize how angry I was back there, even though the entire office rattled when I yelled. I don't want Dr. Barton to get angry at me. Especially Louisa, who just consented to me touching her. I wonder what they think of me right now. Well, we're gonna find out what they think of him right now. Later
In the
on.
next one.
In the next one.
Like, I
So dumb.
this is so dumb.
Like,
You guys,
again,
I
like,
don't-
there's no setup and payoff here.
No.
Like, at the very beginning, we mentioned this about your leg. 900 weird, unrelated shenanigans happen. Now we're gonna go back to your leg.
And also, again, we have walked before. Like, canonically, we have walked without us ad-libbing.
They have
It's
written it
been in there, and now the game has fucked off into who knows where sphere and gone, I'm sorry, you won't be able to walk. And I'm going, I mean,
fine.
walking is one thing, for sure.
Then
And
assisted walking.
Yeah, and then assisted walking, and then there's also, like, actual active involved walking. But as far as I understand as well, in some cases they're like, we need you to actively try to walk even though it hurts. Like,
there's a lot of recovery that the physical therapy is. It is hard to walk. It is awkward to walk. It is painful to walk. You need to walk.
Like, that is
You won't
actually a
even
thing
heal
that
properly.
happens with, like, hip surgery. They talk about it explicitly, where they're like, if you do not walk, even when it fucking hurts, your body will heal in a way that will not be, as far as we can tell scientifically, based off of all the research that we've done, will not heal in the best way possible for you, because it will heal at an angle that won't work, so it will be...
You may lose your ability to walk.
Right, or you won't be
the proper muscle healing to be able to walk after the pain stops.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yep.
If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And also, feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. The guest in the link description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye.